Alright guys, we've just took delivery of the SIP pillar drill. The model number is the F28-20. It's the 750 watt motor, and it's the 4 standing pedestal one. So I'll just right, sorry about that guys. Right, so there we've got the base. By the I've just noticed something. One of the holes isn't drilled it fully out. It's literally probably almost through and they haven't finished it. Disappointing. Right, let's go to the instructions, see what comes first. Right, we've got line up the 4 holes on the bottom of the collar with those on the base, screw the 4 bolts supplied into the column. So that's that bit. Though it is a right way and a wrong way up to now. And get the bolts out. Alright, there's 4. Right. You don't want to be wrenching on these anyway. Oh, you can't see me. You don't want to be wrenching on these anyway because it's going into cast, and cast aluminium, just cast steel. There we go. The word I'm looking for is not got a lot of ductile strength. I think that's what I'm meaning. So if you went too hard on these, you'd end up pulling the threads out. Yeah. Fit the column to the base, done. Slide the column into column support. That's this bit. It's covered in grease or some sort of protection grease. Like so. And tighten up grub screws. Again, don't be going crazy on these either. Next, fit the table. Ensure the table support lock is loose. Slide the table support over the column until in position. We'll need that part. Now I thought this went into something, but I must be wrong. Yep, I'm very wrong. Right. That's a heavy little piece and all. fit the rack inside the support as shown. Fit the table support rack assembly over the column and slide down until the rack fits inside the column support. Ta-da! Just like so. Slide the rack collar tapered side facing down over the column until it locates over the rack. So this bit is tapered inside. And basically slide that down like so. Right, next bit, tighten the grub screw to hold into position. Do not over tighten, literally comes with a warning. There we go. Secure the table support armbar in place by fitting the table height lock. That's that. We've got a handle here too. With a grub screw. It's there. You might not see that there. I'll lift you up a touch. But this rack that it goes up and down on, that when I was tightening this up, when the grub screw was on this side, it was opening it up. So I've put it onto the other side. Much better. Right. Screw the lock loosely into the table support. Like that. Carefully raise the head onto the column, tighten with grub screw. This is the heavy piece. Kaboom! There we have the head on. That was a bit of a heavy thing. You see? Lovely jubbly. And to tighten this up, ensure that the hole in the bottom of the drill head lines up with the column, that to that. Lower the drill head down. Line the spindle up with the table and base. Secure in place by tightening 2 grub screws up. exact instruction. Tighten that up. Fit the feed handle, simply screw them into the hub as shown. There's our lovely feed handle with a alright, I see. Take the cap off and the holes are inside. Trusty Leatherman out again. Never leave home without it. Just the Leatherman I'm using is the Surge. I've had all sorts of multi-tools and this one has been phenomenal. I literally use it almost every day when it's when I can walk around with it. There you go, Leatherman Surge. Lovely tool. I'd have one in every pocket if I could. Shame they cost so much. Right, so you get 3 Allen bolts, so just set them inside there and screw on. Now I had a toss up between going for a floor mounted and a bench drill. The floor mount won. The floor mount won because I don't want to take up any bench space. So that's why I got the floor mounted one. And the floor mount will come in handy, I think, for drilling them larger applications if it ever comes to it. Who knows? Let's just tighten these up. Lovely. There we go. I like that. It's got a rubber stop on it so it doesn't hit metal against metal. Yeah, I like that. Right, and we'll put the cap back on. Trusty Leatherman. There we go, lovely. Right, next steps. I don't think there's many more left. Just to put the table on, I think. Putting the guard on. I am putting a guard on. Yes, I'm naughty, but I just cannot stand working with a guard. No, 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 no. Fit the table. So the table's cast again, been machined. Not a bad finish. Not a bad finish at all. Basically, slot it straight in, like so. Easy peasy. So now we've just got to line the drill chuck up with this now. And this is why I went with well, I thought about going with this style, but I thought this was integrated into the channel, into the column, and if it was, oh, you can't see, if that was integrated into the column, it wouldn't. It stops it from doing any side to side. But I was wrong, as I so often can be. So all I'm doing now is I'm just loosening them grub screws off that hold this head in place, and try and round it up. So we've got a huge chuck onto a MT3 Morse taper shaft. And generally just give it a tap with some wooden underneath it, but I don't have any. So all I'm going to do here is raise this up, to see, and you can lower this down now and see where it's going to go, so it's not going to hit. So that's it. Now we tighten. I don't know if there's a hole in this table. I've just lined the head up with it and tighten them grub screws up again. Lovely jubbly. Right. Feels fairly solid. Comes with a good size chuck key. Hate them things. I will get an MT3 drill set at some point, just not yet. Right, let's lower this down now. Right, that's that. Bit of slop in that, I don't like that. Probably going to change that at some point, and I'll probably find that doesn't even run true. But because that's what I've read a lot of people saying. Yeah, other than that, there's only one last thing to do, and that's to see what it sounds like, because I've heard it's not very good when they're bad. There we go, 10 now. Depth stop works pretty decent, I like it. Oh, let's have a look at the belts. See if there's anything to show. Done, 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 done. Table swivel, done. Belts. Oh, the belts are already on, look. And they just need this handle here. Give it a good old push, and then tighten the screw up. on the side here. There's one on the other side as well. So lovely. All right, let's fire her up. Right, so the drill press is pretty decent. Sounds good compared to others I've seen on YouTube, which isn't many. It's all plugged in now. I've already drilled a hole. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a little bit behind, but here we are starting. It's nice and quiet. It's got a little bit of run out. Should be fine for us. Yeah, nice. Can barely hear it, so I'll just set you here a second. So there's my 19mm, no sorry, 12.5mm drill bit, and should really give a smaller piece of wood. I don't matter, I'll have to do it anyway. I'll lower it down a touch. So this is why, like bench ones, they're alright. But your range of motion's limited. Alright then, can you see that? Yeah, that should have been a little bit faster, but I've got a big drill bit going in soon. It's handling it well. It isn't stalling, which I shouldn't expect it should on a 12mm drill bit. There's that one. Right. Now we'll go loosen it again. Drop it right down. Right, so I picked up some blacksmith's drill bits from Tool Station yesterday. Really good drill bits. I'm gonna go see if we can do it. I'm gonna go now 14. I'll probably be able to do a 16 really. Try a 16. This is the problem with drill bits. You've got to step yourself up all the time. It's just so boring. So boring and long. Hole saws are the way forward. Piece of wood is on there. Let's put our piece back down. Tighten it back up. There we go. I'm probably going to see if I can get a clamp on here. I've got some C-clamps coming this week at some point, like. Whenever they decide to tow up. There we go. Start her up. Emergency stop works as expected. Right, that's that one. I can't remember what size that was now. I think it was 16. That was a 16. We're going to up it straight up, straight up to the 20. So it should be 20 mil. Now it's only thin wall gear, so I'm not worried too much about it. Alright then. Right then, we're on start. That's 20 mil done. Lovely. This is going to make my life easier. Right. There she is. SIP F28-20 flawed drill press. Can't say anything bad yet. I did hear something. Ah. Them belts are a little bit, they've got a bit of warmth in them, so they might have been, oh Christ, you don't want to see, belts are a little bit warm there, so they might have been slipping, so they're, yeah, they're a little bit slack, so I just need a nip up. But yeah, very good, thanks for joining me, see you in the next bit.